Welcome, 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 welcome to the channel, people. Real Vision TV. We back. Top of the new year. We got a lot of work to do. We got some work to do. We got to get this channel monetized again. YouTube diddied us last year. We posted a few videos about the good old Democratic Party. Got us demonetized. So we're not going to waste time with those losers anymore. We're going to just stay the course and try to give you guys some good content going forward. Stay away from racy content like that because YouTube appears to have a problem with it. Before we get into anything, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, people. Show the support. We appreciate the support. So, good old TikTok. Let's get right into it. TikTok. How many of you are happy that TikTok is on its way up out of here? Right? Drop a 1 in the comment section if you're happy that TikTok is on its way up out of here. I'm happy that it's on its way up out of here. I can tell you that much. For many reasons. Right? TikTok and for those who are business owners who are using TikTok to actually do positive things and make things happen for your business, we salute you over here, Real Vision TV. Right? Let me pull this music down a little bit. Let me pull this background music down a little bit for you guys because we're going to dive in deep. We definitely going to dive in deep for sure because we personally feel over here that TikTok was a detriment to our youth, right? It was a detriment to our youth. I mean, we had our youth being occupied with nonsense, bunch of challenges, bunch of useless stuff that really didn't benefit them, right? Every time they turned on their phone, they had some eye-catching new challenge on the screen and just a whole bunch of nonsense, non-productivity happening for our youth here in the United States. Now, let's be real about it. China knows what they're doing. By the way, China, if you guys don't know, ByteDance is their company based out of China, which is the company that owns TikTok. Now, let's be real, people. While the Chinese kids in China is going to school 7 days a week, our kids and our youth here in the U.S. is on TikTok dancing, doing challenges, doing stuff that does not help their intelligence level, right? And to us, I think that's a way for the country of China and their population to be ahead of us mentally because they're focused and we're not. And like I said, this is not towards the creators that are trying to do things for their business and market and do good branding. This has nothing to do with you. But this was a long time coming. And if you guys had your eggs all in one basket, it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame because good things do come to an end. Right? So we're going to dive in deep because we need to talk about what the whole TikTok shutdown is going to do and how it's going to impact these content creators. Right? Get a thumbs up, people, for the video. Get a thumbs up. Right? What the TikTok shutdown is going to do for these content creators and how it's going to impact them. Because they're definitely going to be impacted. Now, let's go through a few talking points here, right? Number one, loss of income for these TikTok creators. Because like I just mentioned, they put their eggs all in one basket, right? Many creators relied heavily on TikTok for monetization through brand deals, sponsored content, and of course, TikTok's creator fund, which really didn't pay lucrative. I mean, you had to have but so many impressions just to get a few bucks. But people relied on it, right? Now, a shutdown could significantly impact their income streams, forcing them to seek alternative platforms or new revenue models, right? Or business models, whatever you want to call it, right? They're going to have to shift somewhere else. Now, for YouTubers, these content creators that was already in sync and parallel with YouTube, it should be an easy transition. But TikTok was like the platform that set the tone for their marketing, which then funneled over to other platforms, to be honest, right? Number two, the impact on creative communities, right? TikTok basically cultivated niche communities centered around unique trends, challenges, and cultural content. That was their thing. And a shutdown might dismantle these vibrant ecosystems, disrupting connections between the creators and their audiences, right? There's creators that got millions of followers, millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers. This is going to disrupt the connection between their audiences. And they're going to have to be creative as content creators to figure out how they can regain back that presence. Number three, what else comes to mind? Oh, yeah, migration to alternative platforms. Like I just mentioned, right? They got to get creative. So creators going to have to shift to platforms more heavily like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and emerging apps. There's going to be always some new app that come around, right? And this transition could involve challenges in rebuilding follower bases, right? Right. They're going to have to rebuild. Huge following, right? Huge follow. It's not like when TikTok shuts down, they're going to be sending emails out to people saying, hey, listen, we're going to hold your following, but by the way, we're building a new app and we'll just transfer it all over there. That's not happening. So you got to rebuild, right? And along that rebuilding phase, it's going to be adapting new content strategies and competing in already saturated markets. So now they got to rebuild, rebrand, and then now throw themselves in saturated markets, which previously they were already in the trenches within them saturated markets because they helped build them. But now they're being pulled out to be put back in, right? Number four, it's going to be a shift in brand marketing strategy. So you know how the companies, they used to team up with these creators to do brand deals. Well, brands that leverage TikTok for influencer marketing will need to redirect their budgets and strategies to other platforms. They have to be creative themselves as well, right? And this will impact the creators who relied on such collaborations as well, right? This shift could also change how creators approach brand partnerships, right? Because in the midst of this, the brands, the companies, they'll just like haul ass on them. They'll haul ass, but hey, listen, sorry about that. We got the money. We'll find other ways to market our brand and market our products and services, right? But for the creator, they're just left out in the cold. So they got to think in the future, will it be wise to team up with these, make connections with these brands in fear that they'll, leave them out in the cold again should a situation like this arise? So that's something to think about, right? Drop a like in the comment section, maybe. Give this video a like and drop some feedback in the comment section, people. Drop some feedback because I know we're dropping some good points here, right? Now, last, number five. So I'm only going to do five because I think that's all this is warrant. That's all this topic warrants is five. Let's talk about the mental health and career stability concerns. Now, we all know people was doing TikTok as a career. And for many, TikTok wasn't a hobby. It wasn't a hobby. It was a full-time career for them. Now, a shutdown could lead to ridiculous amounts of stress, uncertainty, and anxiety, about their future, especially for those who haven't diversified their online presence or income sources. These are the ones I mentioned earlier that threw their eggs all in one basket. Now, I don't know about you guys. I think that this is a good warning that people should take heed to. Let's get back to the core of who we are as people, and let's pick up those books again. Or if you don't want to pick up the book, let's just get online with it. But be productive and creative in your learning, not just focused on games and challenges, right? And for you business owners that was doing brand marketing, it's time now to reinvent yourself as well. It's time to reinvent yourself as well. Don't be afraid to make change, right? Get this video a thumbs up, people. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, Real Vision TV. But this is going to be real interesting, right? The outcome of what's to come is going to be real interesting, and we'll be here watching. Till next time, again, support the channel. But till next time, we are out.